Welcome to Nursing 402 Global Health. Now, the official name is Multicultural and Global Perspectives in Healthcare, but saying global health is simpler and it is inclusive of all the people on this planet, and we're speaking about healthcare. So as you go through, you're going to see a couple tabs: content tab, calendar, announcements. You're mainly going to be in the content tab. You may also be using the discussions. You will be using the discussions. You can click on this way or access in each learning unit. And there is a grade book. You can also message me and other students in the course. So you see there's already an announcement. I ask that you look at the announcements at least twice a week to see if there's any updates, changes, etc. In the calendar, you'll be able to go on and look at the due dates. So now that we're in content, let's look at it. First, there's a welcoming statement about what, global health is, what we're going to be studying. Then there is a section of start here. So, that's a good place to start. So in this folder, in this learning unit, we call it, you're going to locate my information. I'm Dr. Judy Stanley and welcome you. The syllabus, the course calendar, the textbook, and library access. So if we click on Start Here, you can see the different folders within. So instructor information. This is kind of an outdated picture, but anyways, it's a picture of me. I'm Dr. Judy Stanley. I've got a doctorate in health science. I am a registered nurse, and I'm a certified nurse educator, if you're wondering what all that nonsense is. I'm an associate professor here, and I do oversee the graduate nursing programs. We have a master's in nursing in both nursing leadership and a master's of science in nursing education. So, but I also teach in the BSN program. So, welcome again. Here's my work phone. Leave a message, please. If you just call and hang up, I don't always see it. And a number when it's best to reach you. If it's something more important, you can call my cell phone. I just ask you try to call 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. But again, if it's a burning question, something that you really need, give me a call. If I don't pick up, just make sure that you leave a message again. My email, I'm very good at emailing people, so I will get back to you. I do have office hours, 1 to 4 and 9 to 12 on Wednesdays. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, I'm on the second floor of the faculty wing. And if needed, we could also do a Teams meeting. And I will have a link there as well for Teams. We no longer use Zoom. So that's my information. Your textbooks are here. Again, if you look at it and you can click on required course textbooks. This book is excellent. It is absolutely essential that you have this book, and you do have the 4th edition. It's not brand new, so you should be able to get a used copy at a reduced rate. The bookstore has them. So it's Skolnick on Global Health. It is absolutely imperative that you have it and you get it for this week, as a matter of fact. And then there's a little tiny book that you can also get used, whether that's at the bookstore or you get it online. Just make sure it's the one updated for the 7th edition, and it's Houghton and Houghton, APA the Easy Way. Because in this program and in this course, we do prepare you for using APA format to cite your sources. So that will be an expectation. This is a very small book and really great. It has all the information you will need. So please get the books. Another way to go back is I can go back to previous instructor information, or I can X out. And then we have the fall syllabus. Again, the syllabus is really guiding everything that we do in this class. It has a calendar built within, and just let me look at, besides all the grading rubrics, the calendar is on page 9 and 10. And you might want to just print out those 2 pages to keep up, because everything you will need to do is going to be, and submit, those assignments that you need to submit are going to be noted in that syllabus calendar section, and a link to access the Mercyhurst University Library's databases. So then all assignments that you have information about in your syllabus are also here under the assignment tab. And there's the Dropbox for those assignments, there's grading rubrics. I will let you look through that. So what I want to get on to is week 1. So every week you're going to see a different, and to make this smaller again, you can see I have Start Here module open. If I just click on it again, it takes away that information. Now when I click on week 1, you can see what dates we are, and the topic is what is global health. So now that I've clicked on, you can see I am doing this video right now. So you're going to be able to click on, and you've already clicked on and watch this video. Week 1 overview is a written summary of what we are going to be doing, what the topic of the week is, what your learning outcomes are, what you need to do as far as activities, and any assignments. So again, I'll let you read the topic about global health, and it is an ethical dimension to nursing to be aware of and caring about the health of others, and that includes all people. And any of the issues we know, especially since COVID, that start in one area of our world, of our planet, can easily impact on all areas and all people of our planet. So the health and quality of life has an impact, whether wherever you live, has an impact on, and can be, on globally. So on the global health of all is a better way to put it. So you're going to be able to understand the requirements of this course, gain an understanding of why. Why is it important to study global health, and get to know each other? That's your learning outcomes for this learning week. You're going to do that by reviewing the syllabus, looking at that calendar, looking at the assignments and grading rubrics, and remember, don't be overwhelmed. It's actually, this is one of the most fun courses. I think I can say it that way, most fun. It is, or a funner course than many. And I think you will probably agree, and the feedback from other students would also agree. Not only is it fun, it's informative, but it's not memorization. We're looking at ideas and gathering statistics, so we have an enhanced understanding of the health needs of those globally. You're watching this video, and you do need to purchase your textbooks. I'll just say textbooks, but you're going to need to read your Skolnick book, our main book, our textbook, Chapter 1, and the preface, or the preface, however you pronounce it. And the assignments, you have to complete a syllabus sign-off. It looks like a test, but it's just saying, I understand the syllabus, and I've had an opportunity to ask questions, and to post an intro to the class using the discussion board. We no longer have Flip, so it's kind of unfortunate. A lot of what we need to do is written, but we will be doing ScreenPal for some of the assignments. So the required readings say the same thing. Here's where you're going to click on for the syllabus sign-off, and again, it comes up like it's a test. But you will be able to, let me just move myself out of here, start attempt 1. And it's just 2 questions just to assure you've read through the syllabus. So I'm going to close out of that. I'll move myself back over. And the last thing that you're going to need to do for this learning unit is your discussion board. So I always have the discussion board linked and in the learning unit but you can also access that discussion board up on this tab here. So when I click on Learning Unit number 1, let's do some fun introductions, and yet let's learn from one another right off the get-go. So I want you to share a key point from your readings. So tell us who you are, a bit about yourself, what you hope to learn in this class, and an interesting fact from your readings from Chapter 1. Make sure you take the time to meet your classmates by replying with a brief message to at least one classmate. There's only 12 of us at the time that I'm making this video in this class, so it may be best to respond to someone you don't know well or don't know at all. Let's get to know each other because we will be working and learning from one another and with one another. Please try to post this introduction by Friday evening. I realize that on a Wednesday, that's not giving you much time with all your other courses. So the due dates of the learning units are always Sunday evening, except for the very final one, because we have a shortened week. But so typically, your post when the learning unit opens on a Monday morning and closes the following Sunday, your post, what you need to write, is due by Friday evening. And the reason for that is because you not only have to do your own post, but you have to do a reply. And if we wait until Sunday for everybody to do their post, it's really hard to be able to reply to others. So please try to post by Friday evening so you get into the routine. But otherwise, I will accept your post on Sunday. But you will see if we can procrastinate. You're not the only ones who may or may not procrastinate. Some of you do. I know sometimes I do. So let's all accept that and accept the fact that we're going to do our posts by Friday evenings in the future for this course. Again, you saw my phone number, my email. Email is great. I do have those office hours. Lots of ways to reach me. Don't sit on a question and not understand something. Let's really get to communicate well. That's one of the most important things in nursing is good communication. It impacts on medical errors. So it's the number one reason of medical errors. But in an online format, it's also essential to communicate. And if for any reason you need to drop this course, please communicate with me again. We'll make it happen. But I'm hoping that you're all on board and ready for a great fall semester and ready to enjoy this course. Take care.